Boom! Hello! Welcome back everyone to another video from Valrak's Vlogs on the balcony. We are going to be talking about Darktide today because I actually have some news regarding Darktide. If you cast your mind back to like a week ago, literally the day I was flying to America, they announced the release date for Darktide. So for those of you who are not aware, Darktide is going to be releasing in September the 13th, if I'm not mistaken, this year. So this year we will be getting our hands officially on Darktide. That does go with some of the rumours I heard that Darktide was being pushed to the end of this year. September is technically kind of the end of the year, but yeah, you know, it's coming in September. Now what we have is actually some new information regarding some more people working on the project, and one of those people, I'll put the tweet up here as well so you can read it with me, is Matt Ward. Now Matt Ward, if you remember back, he used to write for Warhammer 40,000 back in the day, and he's put on his Twitter, I'm just reading it on my laptop here, I finally get to talk about one of my secret projects. I'm a creative consultant. This translates to the writer, voice director, lore keeper, and basically like a busybody on Fat Shark's upcoming Darktide, and I can't wait for you to see it. He then goes into more information, like in another tweet, like he subtweets his tweet, and he, you know, lists the people who he's working with. But I'm not too sure if he's missed someone out on here, because it says working with a fantastic writing team, including a lot of people. John French is mentioned on here. John French is a fantastic writer. I've always loved his, well, the way he does Imperial Fist stuff. But there's no mention of Dan Abnett on here anymore, and I'm wondering, did they leave Dan Abnett out by mistake? Is Dan Abnett no longer a part of the Darktide project? I've tweeted and said, hey, is there any news? Is Dan Abnett on this? But no one's responded as of yet. So we do know that Matthew Ward is working on this now, and like I said, September the 13th is going to be the release date. I know what a lot of people are going to say regarding this, because I know Matt Ward left a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths. For me personally, I didn't really have a problem with Matt Ward's stuff. I know he became like a meme and a joke to a lot of people, and I actually feel quite sorry for the guy, what really happened to him. I know some people disagree with this, but at the end of the day, there's always a person behind this screen. Like, you know, when you see me and stuff like that, you go, oh, Valrak's this, Valrak's that. You know, people have like feelings and stuff. And I remember seeing one of Matt Ward's tweets, and it actually made me feel kind of really upset, because he was like getting death threats and stuff. I'm like, the guy is just writing. He's just writing stuff. Does he deserve to get death threats and all this type of stuff? So hopefully the backlash of him being involved in this project won't be as like some of the backlash we've saw with other things and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, I want Darktide to be a success. I'm sure you want Darktide. I'm sure we all want Darktide to be a success. The thing with Warhammer 40,000 games is that I'm probably going to list like 5 games which for me have been a big success, and that is Dawn of War, Space Marine, Battlefleet Gothic. I'm trying to think of other ones. You could argue Space Hulk Deathwing was one, but then again that kind of died because it didn't have enough multiplayer and stuff. The point I'm trying to make is that there's not a lot big 40k games out there. When you look at like the Total War games and stuff that we have for Warhammer Fantasy, they are smashing it, they are killing it. But when it comes to 40k games, with the IP, with the lore that we have in this setting, you'd think there'd be more great games out there, but we haven't had that. So, you know, fingers crossed, Darktide is going to be amazing. It seems like the people who are involved in Darktide are putting a lot of stuff involved in this game. I think they're trying to want to make this like one of their flagship games. Not like Vermintide for Fat Shark was like a flagship game at one point. I think they want to do the same thing with Darktide, and why not? Because 40k for me, I've always said 40k has a bigger fan following, a bigger setting, more lore, more rich lore. So why not? Let's try and make the best 40k game as possible, so we the fans can enjoy it, jump in, and play it. But yeah, just wanted to mention that today. Just talk a little bit about Darktide. We now have this. I'll link Matt Ward's his tweet in the description of the video if you want to go and check it out and read it for yourself and stuff. Like I said, my only big concern about this tweet is no mention of Dan Abnett, and I really hope that Dan Abnett's still involved, because he's just an absolutely legendary writer. You know, everything that Dan Abnett has wrote, I don't think I've been able to put down, because it's just brilliant. Like, he makes you fall in love with a character, and then the next page he kills it off, and you're like, what the hell, Dad? But yeah, hopefully Danny's still involved. Congratulations to Matt Ward for being involved in this as well, and John French and stuff. Like, there's other people's names on this that I don't really know. Like I said, I just know Matt Ward and John French, and there's, again, I'll link all the stuff down below so you can test it for yourself. Test it, you can view it for yourself. But yeah. Oh yeah, Toby Longworth is a part of this as well. They do mention Toby Longworth, so they do have like the god of voice acting, well, for me anyway, a part of this project. So I'm really looking forward to see who he voices and stuff like that. I'm sure he did like some of the voice acting for the actual trailer, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I'm just waffling now. Right, thank you for coming, thank you for watching as always. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time on Valrak's Valkyrie Vlogs. See you in a bit. Bye bye. Boom.